Kanji sucks. How is it possible to memorize this countless number of kanji? Hey, what is up everyone? 皆さんこんにちは、Kazu です。So in today's video, I'm gonna introduce some tips to memorize kanji meanings. Japanese is widely known as one of the hardest languages to learn, but what makes it that hard is we have kanji, right? We start learning kanji from grade 1, which is the age of 6, and by the time we graduate from middle school, which is grade 9, we are expected to memorize 2,136 kanjis in total. This number is set by the Japanese government, and according to them, this is a standard level that we Japanese should know to live a life in Japan without any problems. So what I want to say here is we Japanese spend a huge amount of time for learning kanji, all the way from grade 1 to 9, which is total 9 years, but still there are some we can't write or we can't read. So I can easily imagine how hard it can be for non-native Japanese people like you guys. With that all said, there are some important tips that we native Japanese use as a child. So if you're struggling with it, just make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. Alright? Are you guys ready? Let's get started. The first tip is actually the most important one, which is try to learn and memorize bushu as possibly as you can. I don't know how many of you or don't know what bushu is, so let me explain that. Bushu is an element of kanji and it's called, I think, radical in English, something like this. And every kanji has bushu, no exception. Bu means a group, and shu means a neck or a chief. So simply combining these words, bushu means a chief group or main part, right? So from this fact, we can tell bushu plays a very important role in terms of kanji meanings. Let me give you some examples. This kanji is a pictogram type of kanji and derives from that sun, right? So the meaning is sun or day or time. So all kanji with this bushu somehow has to relate to sun or day or time. For example, this kanji means light or bright. This kanji means time. This kanji means old days, and this kanji means early. How about this one? This bushu means fire, and obviously derives from the fire, right? And the kanji fire is this one, but when we use it as bushu, they separate into two shapes, this and this. The meaning is exactly the same, but just where to place bushu makes a shape difference. Anyway, this kanji means bake or burn. This kanji means lit, like the lit the fire. And this kanji means smoke. What about this one? This bushu means mind, and it comes from the heart, right? So all kanji with this bushu somehow has to relate to like a feeling or mind or sort of things. For example, this kanji means personality trait. This kanji means fear. And this kanji means grudge. So what I want to say here is if you remember bushu, it definitely helps you memorize kanji meanings. Because like I said, bushu plays a very important role in terms of kanji meanings, right? But I don't recommend you to go through all bushu because obviously there are some bushu that we barely come across in daily life. So if you did, it would be a waste of time pretty much. Instead, what I recommend you to do is look for bushu and its meaning every time you come across something new, right? And if I were you, probably I would make some like original bushu dictionary and take some little notes about its origin and how that bushu was created and the sort of things. As a little heads up, there are technically few kanjis that bushu isn't related to the meaning at all. With that said, again, this makes it a lot easier for you to memorize kanji meaning. It's worth it. So it's worth giving it a shot. And another tip is when you learn new kanji, try to create your original story and have some images in your mind. And what I mean by that is, a lot of kanjis are compound ideograms. So that means they can be separated into 2 different or 3 different kanjis. So, you could make your original story out of it. For example, this kanji means rest, and bushu is this one, meaning human beings. And this kanji means tree, right? So you could have an image that the guy is leaning on a tree and take a rest. And this kanji means clean. And bushu is this one, meaning water. And this kanji means blue. So you could have an image that blue water, which is clean. Just like that. These are the tips that we Japanese use as a child, and of course write kanjis again and again and again. But as a person who has a bachelor degree in education, I can tell having clear images or having images when you learn new kanjis or when you practice kanjis will definitely or significantly help you memorize the meanings of kanji. And those are scientifically proved. Don't just write kanjis again and again and again, because it would take forever, right? Instead, when you encounter new kanjis, spend enough time, learning what bushu is, or how that bushu was created, how that kanji was created, and create your original stories and have some images in your mind. And then when you learn or when you practice kanjis for writing, and bring back the images in your mind, to your head. That way, the images or the meanings will more likely to stick to your head for a long term. Alright, this is the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I know learning kanji is super hard, like seriously. But if you try to learn kanjis in more creative way, in your own way, create your own story, those kind of stuff, those learning will, give you a lot of fun time, right? And I believe when it comes to learning, having fun is the most important things, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully this video might give you a lot of inspirations or trigger for your, fun learning journey for you, alright? So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comment, questions, just leave it from the comment section down below. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in next video. Take care, bye bye.